The toucan. Tell me who can catch a toucan? Lou can. Just how few can ride the toucan? Toucan. What kind of goo can stick you to the toucan? Glue can. Who can write some more about the toucan? You can. The planet of Mars. On the planet of Mars, they have clothes just like ours. And they have the same shoes and same laces. And they have the same charms and same graces. And they have the same heads and same faces, but not in the very same places. Love. Ricky was L, but he's home with the flu. Lizzie, our O, had some homework to do. Mitchell, E, probably got lost on the way. So I'm all of love that could make it today. The dirtiest man in the world. Oh, I'm Dirty Dan, the world's dirtiest man. I have never taken a shower. I can't see my shirt. It's so covered with dirt. And my ears have enough to grow flowers. But the water is either a little too hot or else it's a little too cold. I'm musty and dusty and patchy and scratchy and mangy and covered with mold. But the water is always a little too hot or else it's a little too cold. I live in a pen with 5 hogs and a hen and 3 squizzly lizards who creep in my bed as they itch, as I squirm and I twitch in the cruddy old sheets that I sleep in. If you look down my throat with a flashlight, you note that my insides are covered with rust. I creak when I walk and I squeak when I talk. And each time I sneeze, I blow dust. The thought of a towel and some soap makes me howl. And when people have something to tell me, they don't come and tell it. They stand back and yell it. I think they're afraid they might smell me. The bed bugs that leap on me sing me to sleep, and the garbage flies buzz me awake. They're the best friends I've found, and I fear they might drown, so I never go too near a lake. Each evening at 9, I sit down to dine with the termites who live in my chair. And I joke with the bats and have intimate chats with the cooties who crawl through my hair. It'd brighten my life if I just found a wife, but I fear that never will be until I could find a girl gentle and kind, with a beautiful face and a sensitive mind, who sparkles and twinkles and glistens and shines, and who's almost as dirty as me. Point of view. Thanksgiving dinner's sad and thankless. Christmas dinner's dark and blue. When you stop and try to see it from the turkey's point of view. Sunday dinner isn't sunny. Easter feasts are just bad luck. When you see it from the viewpoint of a chicken or a duck. Oh, how I once loved tuna salad, pork and lobsters, lamb chops too, till I stopped and looked at dinner from the dinner's point of view. Magical eraser. She wouldn't believe this pencil has a magical eraser. She said I was a silly moo. She said I was a liar too. She dared me prove that it was true. And so what could I do? I erased her. Spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti all over the place. Up to my elbows, up to my face. Over the carpet and under the chairs. Into the hammock and wound round the stairs. Filling the bathtub and covering the desk. Making the sofa a mad mushy mess. The party is ruined. I'm terribly worried. The guests have all left, unless they're all buried. I told them bring presents. I said throw confetti. I guess they heard wrong because they all threw spaghetti. Helping. Agatha Fry, she made a pie, and Christopher John helped bake it. Christopher John, he mowed the lawn, and Agatha Fry helped rake it. Zachary Zug took out the rug, and Jennifer Joy helped shake it. And Jennifer Joy, she made a toy, and Zachary Zug helped break it. And some kind of help is the kind of help that helping's all about. And some kind of help is the kind of help we all can do without. If I had a brontosaurus, I would name him Horace or Morris. But if suddenly one day he had a lot of little brontosauri, I would change his name to Lori. Benjamin Bunn. Poor Benjamin Bunn from Wilmington. His buttons will not come undone. He hasn't changed his clothes since last July. And why? 'Cause no one can unbutton him, no matter how they try, poor guy. And all that he can take off are his socks and shoes and tie. And all that he can do is sit and bite his tongue and cry. And he cannot take a bath, so just lets the water run. And he can't go to the toilet, and he can't get any sun. And life just isn't any fun for Benjamin Bunn from Wilmington, whose buttons will not come undone. The battle. Would you like to hear of the terrible night when I bravely fought the... No? All right. Minnow Minnie. May I ask if you've noticed? May I ask if you've seen my Minnow Minnie, who was swimming in your Ovaltine? For you've gone and drunk it up, dear, and she isn't in the cup, dear, and she's nowhere to be found, dear. Do you think that she has drowned, dear?